Hello everyone, I have another video here for today about vendor recipes. These vendor recipes are important so you can get more currency as well as some other bonus things that you could use throughout your gameplay. We're going to start with the chaos recipe and pull these out of my tab here.
Welcome.
And I'm going to demonstrate how it works. It's first important to note that the item level starts at eye level 60 and can go as high as to 100 to get chaos orbs. So I can do this like this, and I'm going to get 2 chaos orbs. However, if any of the items are identified, you will get 1 chaos orb. There's a prophecy here that allows you get an extra chaos orb with the recipe. Also note that the 2 weapon items, in this case a weapon and a shield, can be changed to a 2-hander instead of 2 items. However, they take the same space unless you have 2 swords or 2 wands. I'm going to transfer that in, and also note, where is it? 61 eye level. I don't have an item level 60 item, but it does start there. Also, there we go. Let's go.
See you soon.
Now I'm going to put this back in here. We're going to do the regal recipe now. So the important thing about the regal recipe is their item level starts at 75. If you go lower than this, for example, I'm going to put
See you soon.
the gloves back and get these gloves.
Hello.
It's going to give me chaos orbs instead, right? However, I changed these gloves back,
See you soon.
put that there, take that out.
Let me tell you.
I'm now getting regal orbs. And again, this works with the same way. Take the 2 weapon items out, put that back in, and you still get regal orbs. It's good to have. It's not bad. However, most people prefer chaos. It's actually nice to save up a lot of certain items because as you map further in the game, the item level increases. So getting the lower item levels to get the chaos orbs is a lot more difficult. Other recipes I can show you here
Welcome.
are gem recipes. So first we're going to go with the gem cutters recipe. So the total quality needs to be 40, and that rewards you a gem cutter's prism. These numbers can vary any amount as long as it equals 40 at the end. So you could have 1 quality and fill all the way up to here, and then you'll have a gem cutter's recipe, so on and so forth. Or you can have 8 times 5, etc. Any combination. You can go to 41, you'll still get your gem cutters recipe, but a lot of people feel like that wastes their quality. Some people don't like wasting their quality. It's up to you. If speed is your thing, it doesn't matter. I'm going to turn this in and get this gem cutters prism. The next recipe is the gem flipping. So let's start with this. This is a level 20 smite, but no quality whatsoever, and only have 1 gem cutters prism. Now, using the gem cutters prism would increase the quality only by 1. However, since it's max level, I can do this, and now I'll get a level 1 smite with quality 20. That's pretty good. A lot of people early in the league will probably not be doing this. However, it's good to flip some gems. Some people like it, some people don't. It's not a bad thing. Still useful to have. I'm going to turn this one in because smite isn't a huge deal. There we go. So that's done with that. Now we're going to have amulet recipes. So here we go that I have 2 shaper amulets and a transmute orb. Now, the thing with the shaper status is both items need to be shaper, or you can use elder, either or. And the resulting item will be shaper or elder. So this recipe takes a strength amulet and an intelligence amulet, including the transmute orb, and it will give me a strength intelligence amulet. And this can be done with jade amulets as well. in varying combinations to get the various, strength, dexterity, intelligence, dexterity, whichever you prefer. Now, if I was to do this, I just get a plain agate amulet. Also note that the item level is the same item level as the lowest item level traded in. So in this case, 69. If I take this one out, this one is 68, and this one will be 68. If you want item level 86, which is a great item level to have for amulets, it's one of the highest you can get, aside from a div card turn-in, you can get the better mods, etc., and you can manipulate which amulet you can get these on if you want to metacraft with it. Metacraft is a whole different story, but we can go on further now. I'm not going to trade this in, it's not a big deal. Now, also of note here is an onyx amulet. Onyx amulet has a different recipe, so you take a color gem of each color, and that will reward you an onyx amulet. Again, shaper status. In this case, it's 76 because this is 76. If I do this, it'll be 68. You can get the onyx amulets. This is useful while leveling, while making any character, starting from scratch. Sometimes you just want that onyx amulet to have all the attributes, and it's a good thing to have, right? All right. So there's another vendor recipe a lot of people don't make use of because it's not so common, is the Elder or Shaper turn-in recipe, which grants you a very nice shard piece that a lot of people would love to have, exalted shards. Now, you can do this with either Elder items with the tentacles or Shaper items with the space. You cannot, however, do mix match either or, otherwise you get this. You don't want this. Now, I'm only getting 2 exalted shards because these are all identified. While you're playing through, most of the time, lower item level Elder items or Shaper items, they're not as useful. You don't care as much unless the base is important to you. So some bases are better than others, so it's not a big deal. So I'm going to turn this in now, and that gives me 2 exalted shards. I'll put that in after. Now, I have one more ending treat for this video. I'm going to be turning in the power charge ring combination. So these are new to Delve. You do the bosses. The rarest one here was the mountain for Patumbos. And then what happens is you get an unidentified ring after, which is the combination of all 3. And that's what you get. So I'm going to turn that in. And we're going to grab quickly wisdom scroll, and we're going to do this blind, go like that, and we're going 1, 2, 3, and what do we get here? I got not so bad. I mean, it's not a huge. I got increased damage, and I got the lightning damage as extra chaos. Those are pretty good mods to have. 15% chance to gain up to my maximum power charges. Not so hot, but it's okay. I don't think I made back the value, but whatever. It's a good ring to have. Moving forward, I would like to talk about a video I'm going to make next. I want to make a build video for starters, people who would like to start the game. It's a great starter to have. You can start a league with it. It does not cost you much at all. You can put a 20 chaos investment into it, and you can clear almost all the content. It's a great build to have. There's a good ceiling for it. Has a low starting budget, as I mentioned. Why not, right? So if you're interested in that, smash that like button on the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and thank you very much, everyone. Cheers.